Alright, this video is probably going to be very crucial for a lot of you. This one is going to be on developing the mind. And there are a lot of doors that you can open in your mind that you need to be very careful about. Let me BRB real quick. Alright, yeah, alright. But the mind is very, very interesting. Entirely an interesting part of the mind. It gives such a doorway into what we are. If you want to look at it this way, the mind, body, and soul, I would have to say, are as equal parts necessary for the spiritual person. If you're physically active, you're physically well, you're mentally well. If you're mentally well, you're spiritually well, for the most part. Yeah, some people would argue I'm not entirely mentally well. I've got a few screws loose up there. Hence the hair. Like, yes, it's all spiky. Kim's gonna kill me. Alright. Well, anyway, Kim, don't kill me because of the spiky hair. I'm just doing it to mess with you. Hope you love it. Love you. Alright. But, to be truly, to open up your mind is to, like, the mind is like an eye for the soul, and the body is like the vehicle. To put in perspective, have you ever seen like any of the Warhammer games? You know, like the Japanese robot things. You know, or like the person inside is driving the huge robot thing. You know, that's kind of what it's like in many ways. Um, the body really is like very, very powerful in itself. The body is like the robot, the outside casing of it. The mind is like the computer, the processor. The processes information, guides the mind, how it works. And then the person inside is kind of like the spirit, the soul, you know, that sort of thing. It's very interesting. The tri-god symbol. There's a lot of tri things out there, but most of the time, the main meaning is mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul. And each is a necessary component of life and how a spiritual person should live. You know, like, keep yourself in shape, you're going to feel well. If you're going to feel well, your mind's going to be well. If your mind's well, guess what? Your spirit's going to do much better that way. So all things lead to one another. You know, you cannot exist in a spiritual form, in a physical form, without a body. You cannot really manifest your spirit, manifest yourself, without a sound mind. Without a sound mind, you cannot manifest the body. Without a spirit, you cannot really guide the mind nor the body. You know, so each part lays into one another and is very, very necessary. So, of course, developing your mind, your body, you're going to have to, of course, look at this simply as, okay, you know, you go out, you work out, you do your martial arts thing, you know, you do whatever, sports, run, jog, whatever. Keep yourself in shape. Trust me, you'll feel much, much better. I'm actually kind of getting out of shape, son, but not really. I'm trying to keep really, really in good shape. But, and then develop your mind. Of course, your studies. You're looking into things, you're looking in, studying things, keep your mind reading a lot. You know, that sort of thing. That's a common thing that people can do to keep their mind well sounded. But here's another one. It's interesting. It goes along with developing the mind and the spirit. And this one's the most important part of the video, besides my BSing about mind, body, and spirit, is just to focus on your mind. What I want you to do, just close your eyes. Sorry, don't close your eyes yet. Okay. You just watch me for a second. See how I'm doing this. Going in. This is what meditation is. Why it's important. Okay. Now, without any doubt, you can keep your hands like this from front on your wrist. But basically, you're not developing the spirit as much in this particular meditation. You're developing the mind here. Because once you start developing it, your mind becomes way more awakened to things. Okay? But also, on that token, if you're developing the mind, you gotta be careful. There are some doors that you open that you may or may not want to open necessarily at the stage that you're at. But I know the prefrontal cortex here is okay to open. That's a lot of your psychic potential, a lot of your physical potential. But you want to be careful with other things. Okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what it feels like, and I know you're probably going to try something or be like that, but there are other ways to open up the back of your mind in certain areas of your mind. And if you want to know them, contact me individually. Because if you do want to know more about opening up other parts of your mind, you'll find things such as past life, your manifestation, parts of the spirit, physical attributes that are way beyond what normal people can do. You know, it's more than just simply cloud busting or putting out fires. There are a lot more things to open up your mind that it can open up, more doorways that way. Some of them are good. I mean, most of them are good. Most of the time, when you're opening up your mind, it is a good thing. But there are other things that you can do that really can cause problems, especially if you're not ready for it. You know, and that's why if you're wanting to learn more, talk to me or do the research and find out for yourself. But I will not be responsible for teaching someone something they weren't ready to learn. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Anyway, my BSing aside, all right, I'm not going to close my eyes, but I want you to close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. Focus. Breathing in. This is gonna be basic meditation. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You're gonna want to be breathing in the energy from around you and out all that negativity. Okay? It's pretty basic. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. In. Okay. You should feel your mind starting to become more open. Your body should be feeling more relaxed at this point. Okay, that's the point. Now you're relaxed. How are you feeling? Okay. Now what I want you to do is to imagine yourself detaching yourself from your body and heading into your mind. I want you to imagine focusing on the center part of your skull, the center part of your mind, right behind the forehead. Okay? I want you to imagine opening that up, opening up that part of the mind, just behind the forehead. I want you to imagine that. I want you to feel it. It's going to feel kind of like a buzz, tingly feeling. Your mind is going to feel more awake, more open. You're going to feel things flowing throughout yourself. And I want you to feel connected to your body. You do not feel any connection to your body. You are entirely a part of your mind, floating there in darkness, but yet your mind is awakening. Light is starting to turn on inside of your brain. You feel it growing, starting to head back slightly up above your forehead, towards the top of your head. You feel it going back, top there, back into your mind, into yourself. You feel it growing in intensity. The synapses firing off one after one another. Parts of the nerve connections re-establishing themselves and utilizing themselves. You're turning things on and leaving them on. Parts of your mind, realizations. Now as you start to head back further along the center of your mind, in between the left and right parts of your mind, I want you to feel the different imagery coming to life. Once you feel your mind coming awake, images flowing faster and faster into your brain, from beyond and into some parts of the subconscious. Do not go deeper into the subconscious. Feel your mind awakening and understanding flowing over you. In and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, come back to your body. Come back to your body. I want you to realize and feel the parts of your body. Just your body, nothing else around you. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel yourself. I want you to feel that same sort of energy that you felt within yourself. Going down your chest, through your shoulders. I want you to imagine it hanging down and coursing into your hands. I want you to imagine it coursing down your chest and into your legs, strengthening and feeling into your body, into itself. I want you to continue moving this energy throughout yourself until your entire body, front part of your body, is entirely alive with this tingling feeling. This is great, this heat almost. And I want you to imagine it coursing back up from the bottoms of your feet, where it's reached down. I want you to imagine it coursing up the back side of your body, back through the spinal cord, back in the neck there. I want you to imagine it hang up and back into your brain, and then coursing back around to the front. It should feel like you have completed a great circle there. Now I want you to do this again and again, until you feel very comfortable with it, till you feel your different pathways opening up, your different parts of your mind, and different parts of your body being fully awakened, till you feel that sort of tingling around you for a long time. You feel yourself almost expanded, parts of you out around yourself. That is what I want you to feel. And when you're done after this, when you're done with feeling that, when you're done, when you feel your mind becoming more open, like a ring around it, like a great bubble around yourself, then I want you to stop doing it. And I don't care whether or not this video ends. Just keep doing it until you feel comfortable. Alright? Thanks, guys. And remember, keep doing it until you feel comfortable. It's Ben. See you.